So happy that you all have joined in here. This workshop was very close to my heart, mine and Sinchari's, and across all these days, we had such an amazing experience, right? I mean, give me an om in the chat box if across all these days you could feel so much more connected and closer towards divine. Om, om, yes, om, om. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Shivaratri, on we started this journey on February 9th. And remember when we remember how we started with? Yes, we started with a very special we started with a very special session with Sansari, and that is the day when we had started, when we had learned about Shiva and Shakti. You learned about so many different forms of sadhana, and Sanchari introduced you the concept of art sadhana. And did you all notice that in these days, what we did was not just any other art class, it was an art sadhana. Right from day two onwards, when we started learning about the proportion, we learned about the divine proportions used by people in ancient India, and then we learned about, and then we built it right from the first line that you put to now having complete this drawing. Do you all have your drawing in front of you? Yes, take out your drawing and show me. Yes, I mean, look at this. Don't you all feel proud that you created this, right? So many of you are perhaps drawing for the very first time, and so many of you started with so many, wow, beautiful. So much, so many of you started with so much self doubt whether I'll be able to follow along. And now look at you. In these days, in addition to drawing, we also learned about Shiva and Shakti. We understood about how through art, which is attitude, rituals, and tangible output, we can balance our Shiva and Shakti energy. Remember when we learned about Shiva energy, which is focus and attention, at the same time, Shakti is flow, and how we must, it's not about choosing between either or, it is about integrating both. And while drawing the Ardhanari, this is what we had been learning across all these days as well. It is balancing both these dual energies inside you. So many of you made such amazing progress, and I look at your Padlet with pride every day. How many of you here have been regularly posting on Padlet? Yes, raise your hands. You have been regularly posting on Padlet. I can see many of your cameras are off, so please have your cameras turned on. I know. So yes, you have been regularly posting on Padlet, and how many of you have been are seeing that this very act of seeing what you're working on, and just being able to share it, put it out there, is in itself so transformative. This in itself motivates you to keep going more and more and more. So this uh, across across all these days, what we went was not just an art, it is an art transformation journey. And some of you have been super consistent across all this time. I mean, if your name is in this list, congratulations, because you are amazing. You are blessed children of Shiva. This is so many, we had more than 100 people join it, but some of you here have been the ones who are most consistent, and consistency here never goes unnoticed. So for you, I am holding a very special bonus session this coming week on Tuesday on how to be artsy. Yes, you can see what's being artsy is. So this coming Tuesday, after Shivaratri, I will be having a very special class for all of you who have been consistent up so far, and those of you who are going to be staying with me till the end today. Yes, can I get a wow in the chat box? Those of you who are like excited that you are all now also going to be getting a bonus session. Amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you. All these days, see, look at you. You showed up consistently, right? I mean, think about it. For 3, 4 days, you are consistently showing up at 9 p.m. Doesn't that make you feel very proud? Doesn't this show to you that if you really wanted, you can be consistent? Yes. And see, because of this, in each of these days, each of these sessions, as we write, as we draw, we are entering in this space of this calm and this focus. And how many of you here are genuinely feeling this sessions when you come these 90 minutes so therapeutic and you are not feeling time pass at all? Give me a me in the chat box. Yes. You're seeing that this time that you're spending here is absolute bliss, right? This gives you the this recharges you for everything else. And in these days when we were drawing, you felt this, you uh, brought this connection to the divine. This feeling of divine happens when you surrender into something. Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita talks about surrendering to your duty and letting the results take care of itself. And across all these days, this is what you practice. You surrender to the process. You never worried about the outcome because I told you, trust the process. Trust me. And you place your trust in me. You placed your trust here and you experience that state of deep surrender and connection. And the best part is you all could sit continuously for 90 minutes and finish a work. Doesn't this make you feel very, very confident that now I can, whatever I want, I can actually do it? 90 minutes you're sitting, you're not even letting time pass. Just imagine this quality if you could have, if you could bring into every single thing that you do, how your life would transform. And that is the biggest lesson that that I want you to learn. That you sat here for this time. You have created something that you never previously thought was possible. And so many of you are stunned by what you create. So if I set my mind onto anything, you can achieve it. Yes or no? You, by making this from scratch, from the beginning, you now know that you now realize that you are all amazing and capable. And if you set your mind on to anything, that you can really achieve it because you made this possible. Yes. So I'm not seeing a lot of response here. Don't you all agree with me? Don't you all feel? I can see only Geeta, Archana, and only the three people commenting here. Yes, you agree. You don't agree? Yes. So this time, okay, this time that you're spending here, it is sacred. It is sacred, and you are you're transforming yourself every single day in each of these sessions, and you're not just learning art. Each of this was made possible you because we also asked you to actively take share photos, and some of you put it on your wall. I mean, how many of you here placed it on your wall? We asked you that every day that you take, you put it on your wall and you placed it on your wall. Like we actually told you. You didn't just keep it in the book, you placed it on your wall. Say me in the chat box. How many of you placed it on the wall? Didn't you see? Okay, yes, me. Let me see. Yes. Didn't you see that this very act of creating, making your work visible, and just putting it on the wall every day is the only inspiration that you need for showing up again. Because when you see it, you know it has to come, right? You know that you have to complete it. You know that this is how far you come. And you know that this is what is possible for you. So, this, what you experienced across all these 6 days, this feeling of progress, this feeling of continuity, this feeling that this focus and this confidence that you get from finishing anything, this is not just about feeling good once. Okay, see, you have two choices. We are now on day 4 of this journey, and we have 2 more days. Okay, day 5 we are going to be having a session with dual energy with me and also with Sanchari. So you're going to be learning about more focus and creativity. You're going to be learning about visual special sketch noting with Sanchari, and it's going to be amazing how to think visually. And on Saturday, we are going to be having a special AI class with Sanchari. So how using AI you can have creative reflections and also create so much more things from your drawing. So we have some two excellent and amazing sessions happening for you on Friday and Saturday. Now you have two choices. You can either finish this journey with these 6 days and then go back to how things were, but then nothing changes. You feel good for these 6 days, and then after that you go back to you go back to the same patterns where you're like, oh, that I'm busy, I'm stressed, and I'm only thinking. Or you can actually make this change that you're feeling in these days a permanent part. You can live, breathe, and think with so much more clarity, focus. You can have so much more, you can create so much more. How many of you want to take this practice much more deeper, that it's not like I want to stop at just these 6 days, but I want to spend more time with Sanchari and Niranjan, and along with Sanchari and Niranjan's energy, I want to transform myself. How many of you want to how many of you want to take this practice deeper? Give me a me in the chat box. That you don't want to just stop with these 6 days, that you want to be with Sanchari and Niranjan and go on a complete transformation journey. Beautiful, beautiful. So happy for you. So, okay, all of these days, for you, for all of you, I am opening a community called the Zen Gym 2.0, which is an 8-week reset for people like you who have lots and lots and lots of ideas. This is a space where we are going to be turning you from your thinking to action, where we're going to be turning from confused to clarity, and we're going to be helping you turn your ideas into visible output. Just like this Mahadev that you created, you are going to be learning how to create so much more. Now, this what we are going to be doing here is going to be very unique, because you're not just going to be creating, and you're not just going to be doing it on some app or on a book, but but we are also going to be creating our wall as we do this. Imagine how many of you would love to have a wall like this in your home. Give me a me in the chat box. You want to have an inspiration wall like this in your home. Imagine how your life will transform if you could have this every day. See, our wall has our vision board. It has our artworks. It has our affirmations. It has our goals. It has our ideas. It has our plans. It has our affirmations. And because of all of this, we are inspired to keep growing every day. The wall, when you see it, Just like how you are building your wall also builds, your wall also transforms you. So, for all of you who want to spend more time with us, I am opening a journey for you. I'll be telling you more about this session by the end of today's session. After the drawing, I'll be telling you more about how you can be part of our Zen Gym community. We have amazing classes designed for you. From just like this Mahadev drawing, we'll be having water drawing and water meditation. We'll be having a chakra class where you're going to be learning about the chakras, and we are going to be having special money energy sessions. We are going to be You're going to be a part of boot camps. You're going to be part of boot camps where you're going to be understanding your energy. You're going to be learning how to manage your time, and so much amazing classes we have created for you. How many of you are excited at the thought that I want to learn all this with Sanchari and Niranjan? Give me an X in the chat box. Yes, awesome. Yes, Sujit, Sneha. Yes, Geeta. Amazing. So we will. So so stay with me till the very end. I will be telling you more about how you can be a part of this and how we can make March the next best month. The first 15 people will also be getting a very special gift from me, a very special kit which you can take home. So, all right, so let's go. Let's now start drawing. Okay, so take open your book. I want you all to have your paper, your book, your drawing, everything out and ready. Today we are going to be working on our inking, and we're going to be adding our we are going to be doing the inking and details. So today is the day we're going to be turning your pencil drawings. You're going to be making your pencil drawings into a complete finished sketch. Okay, so let's do this. I'm trying to find the drawing on the spotlight. Okay, let's go the drawing on the spotlight. So can you all now see my drawing here clearly? Yes, you can all see my drawing here. Okay, amazing. Okay, now you can all now see my drawing. So here, what I want you to do is that we are going to be first starting with giving an outline. I had given the feedback for some of the drawings, and I had pointed out some of the common mistakes that most of you make. Did you all see it? How many all saw the how many all saw the thing? Yeah, how many all saw the feedback? Yes, I had given feedback, common mistakes, and everything. I had given the feedback on it. Yeah. Okay. So the fundamentals, the technique, and so now we are now ready, and we are going to be starting with the inking details. Okay. We are. I am reminded that before we start, we are going to just light our incense and feel that sense of lighting an incense here to get that getting that energy in here. Now we're going to be adding in our pen and ink details. I want you to imagine the Dev, Deva that you are going to be creating today. You have started with a simple line drawing, and now this is starting to almost come out like. So, how do you want your God to be look like? I want you to imagine that God. And starting with, I'm going to be giving a pen outline for this. You can use any pen for this purpose. Okay, any pen is enough, and you don't need any special drawing pens. When you draw, I just want you to pay attention to the some of the common mistakes that you can make. Okay. For example, when you're drawing with pen, I'll just drop an outline on this and show you. One common mistake is some of you might be drawing like this. See, with pencil, you can do like this. With pencil, you can do this because pencil forgives you. You can erase, you can change, you can erase, you can change things. But with pen, you do like this, it's gone. So far you have made your drawing look so beautiful, so beautiful. Please, my request to you, do not scribble over it and ruin it. Okay, promise, give me a P if you promise to not ruin it now. Second, B, I want you to not draw like the C. When you're drawing lines, there are two ways. Okay, for example, if I'm drawing, notice the movement of the hand. In in the first way, I am drawing it with these clean lines. But on the other hand, in the second approach, see, I am basically like this, like this, like this, like this. I'm going. See, you tell me which one looks better, A or B. A, obviously, A looks much, much more cleaner, right? That's because it is clean, fluidic lines. You have so far made the outline with pencil, and the reason we put so much time and effort into getting the outline correct is so that you can get the rest of the details confidently. So do not, okay, do like this, like little, 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 the scratchings. Don't scratch with your pen. Draw regularly. I mean, draw to this clean, smooth lines. Okay, that is your second common mistake. Now, let us now start adding in the outline. I am just looking at my drawing and I can start from pretty much any part I want. And I am starting with just moving my lines out clean. So I am starting with the head itself here. If you have like many of your pencil drawings have might have already been complete and clean and you can just directly line over. But if you're seeing, okay, if you're seeing that your lines are very thick, like for the case of some people, maybe your pencil lines are very smudged. Okay, if you're seeing your pencil lines are smudged, okay, let me show you an example. If you're seeing that your pencil lines are smudged like this, okay, I'm just showing the shoulder and that arm region. If you're seeing that your pencil lines are smudged, then what you can do is just draw in the middle of this. If it is smudged means it is spread over a large area. Just draw in the middle of it with continuous lines so that it looks smooth and complete. Okay, understood? So you are going to add your outline on this. So I'm starting with the head here, and I can add the ears in here. Just finish this C circle shape. I'm now working on that outline, head outline. Okay, and just just doing it. And this chain also this chain when you're drawing, we'll not add the pencil pen outline for the chain because I want to add some details onto it. So we'll leave the chain alone as it is, and I'm going to now draw the outline for the upper body. So I'm going to let this come. Notice when you draw this, you're making the sari come out a little. You're making this come out, and it's just make it come out a little outside of the shoulders. Okay, and across this, right? You are doing it. You're completing the pen outline here. I can do the same for the hands as well. Okay, each part as you're drawing, please do not rush. Please do not rush, but stay with me and work on the process step by step as you do. Okay, do not rush to finish. Each part as I'm drawing, you can draw along with me. Now, one question that I wanted to answer, Naveen has asked, which micron pen should be used? So micron pens are these special grade pens which comes with a lot of different tip sizes. The main difference between a micron pen versus that of a normal pen is that of the line thickness. Okay, if I'm using a number with a 0, 1 pen, that means I'll get very thin lines. Very thin lines means you can do lot of details. The artwork which I had made on my yes, so which I had made on my own before Shivaratri is this. If you see, look at the details in this. Each small line and putting it into it. This level of fine detailing is possible only with a fine liner pen. So I am not using a fine liner pen today. I will not be using it because many of you will not be having fine liner pens. I am using a regular pen. However, if you do have a fine liner pen, you can use point 0.1 or a point 0.3 tip. If you do not have a fine liner pen, don't worry. I am also using a regular pen here to draw to show you that materials is not the big deal. But if you do have it, you can use a point 0.1 or a point 0.3 tip. But otherwise, you can follow along the outline with me. I'm using a regular. You can use a gel pen or a ball pen for this. 0.05 will be very thin, Anusri. It will be very thin, and you'll not be. It will not come out substantially. All right. So any pen you can use for this. Just make sure that it has runs smoothly. I'm drawing over the arms. And when you're drawing the hands, notice how there is a slight curved shape that is coming in here. You want to add that curve and that this slant coming in here. I can add the bangles. Draw one line carefully and finish it. Each line, as you draw each one of these line, I want you to give your complete attention into just making that line. Don't worry so much about don't worry about how it'll eventually come. Each line as you draw, simply pay attention to how that line alone is shaping, because you just have to, you are only responsible for the process. The results will take care of themselves. Each line as you draw, just think about giving your best into it. Pay attention. Notice how you're feeling at this time. Notice your mind slowing down. Sometimes you will feel a sense of hesitation or overthinking. But that is a sign that you should trust the process even more. Sometimes you'll have a lot of fear. Am I doing this right? Should I do this or not? But that is not what you should be worried about. If such a thought comes, it shows that it shows you your own fears. And we are learning how to do things, even when you feel it's imperfect. Each line that you're making can be imperfect, but it is yours. And that is the most beautiful part of this. Notice, pay attention to how I'm making this line along here. Right now, I'm not drawing any of the details. I'm just giving this outline on the sari. As I'm drawing the outline, I can give it slight wave. Some of the legs that I had noticed were very thin, so I had given the feedback that they need to be thick. So you just want to make sure that this thick outline is coming and you're doing it. All right. And I'm coming on this. Now this outline I'm following. Notice how I am holding my pen firmly and I'm just pulling one line at a time. Think of the starting point, think of the ending point, and just pay attention to it. Notice the pencil outline, and your eyes must rest firmly on the pencil outline. Each stroke that you're putting is flowing naturally onto the pencil outline. Try to get your hands moving as continuously as possible. Maybe your hands might feel a little shaky, but that's okay. That is how we all start. Hmm. Wow, that felt real. Try to get your hands moving. Maybe your hands, if your fingers shake, that's okay. Don't worry about it. These are all signs for you to simply pay attention. Because how you show up for this art class is how you show up for everything else. Now given the outline here, I can now give a outline for the feet. So this outline I'm just completing it here. Filling this out and I can give outline for the hair. Notice how at first I'm only doing the right side. Okay, that's all that you have. Only pay attention to the right side. Draw the hair, wavy. I'm leaving the face as it is, and I have done the out. So comment in S if you have finished Shakti side, the right side. You have finished the pen outline of it. Okay, you have done the pen outline of it. We will now be adding into the details. Sure, the feet. Okay, I hope you can see this clearly. Yes, brilliant, amazing. All right, so let us now go into the. We are now going to move into the. We are now going to move into the details. Okay, let's go. We are now going to move into the details of this. So here here is what we are going to be doing. I am going to be using a method of drawing wherein I'm going to be adding in textures on this. Notice the different elements on it. Here I have the chain. Here I have the sari. Okay. Here I have the folds. I need to show the folds. Here I have the bangles. Here I have the hair. We have to do so many things, but I have only one medium, that is pen. So how can I do it? I am going to be following a method of adding in textures into the drawing. So here's how you need to work with textures. You can keep a rough paper by the side. You can keep a paper by the side and make a small box. On this, I want you to first try this. See, make these small rounds and let it curve up. See, tell me, what does this look like? Can you do this? Small round that you're curving. Tell me what this looks like. In the drawing, where can I use it? Rudraksh beads, chain. Yes, you already got it. Correct? So I can draw Rudraksh beads like this. Okay? This is Rudraksh. Even the chain I can draw. Okay, let me show you another version of the same thing. If I were to make it and put it into a box, okay, and now if I'm doing this, tell me what does this look like? Chains, ornaments, right? Necklace, chains, ornaments. See, beautiful, is it not? Let me show you something else. Okay, this on this. What does this look like? I'll give you a clue. Look at your own clothes. Yes. Okay. Flow. This line represents flow. Correct. Lines like this represent flow. I can use this to flow the crest on clothes, clothes, crest. Try these patterns with me. I want you to try out these patterns with me. Okay. Let me show. Let's try something else. This is fun, right? Let's try something else. So I'll do this. Okay. This time I will draw continuous lines. I can even draw continuous wavy lines. What does this look like? Hair, correct? Hair, okay? Yes, if I wanted to draw a bun of hair, then see, sorry, let me try again. Let me show you again. I want to draw a bun of hair. See, it becomes hair bun. Let's try something else. Okay, let's try something else. Think about this. This plain lines, straight parallel plain lines. What can this be for? You can use this to shade almost anything, right? You can use this to shade almost anything. Anything I can shade like this. No. Let's try something else, okay? You all showed hair. Let's try this. What does this resemble to you? What does this resemble to you? Try this with me. Just pulling the pen like this, just making small scratches on the paper like this with your pen. Small lines, small scratches. Fur, correct? You got fur. Can I use this to draw the Can I use this to draw the tiger skin? Yes. So this is how we decode texture. Basically, you can bring a lot of different range and texture into your drawing. You can bring lot of different texture and range into your drawing through this pen. You can bring a lot of different range and texture into your drawing through this pen. Now, it's simply about moving your hand, moving your pen in a different way each time. So I'm now going to start working on the details of the. I'm now going to start working on the details of the of Parvati. Are you all feeling confident and ready? Let's do it. Yes, give me yes, S in the chat box if you are ready and confident to start. So I am now going to start by giving in the chains. Okay, I'm zooming in slightly, and I'm going to start with first just these. Okay, each of this line I can make it into a double line. Each of this I can turn it into a double line. Now in this, can you turn it into a chain? Make sure that what you're drawing, this each of these semicircles or these beads that you're putting in, they are not too big. Each one of them, you make them small enough for you to follow. I can just give this make this a different shape. See, I'm adding small beads on it. So now it looks like a beaded chain. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try drawing the chain ornament. See, I just need to make these parallel curved lines on this. Notice how it is now starting to look like bangles. I don't need to do much. I just need to move my pen in a where I get this bangles. Okay, I hope you all did the bangles. Third, let's try adding in some details for the belt. I can add one line here, and I can make a pattern that goes like this, the this leaf like shape. So this looks like a little nice belt. You can make these small patterns like this. You can make these mini patterns that goes like this. We can make few beads hang out of this here. Alright, let's complete the chains and the look here. One, three. We can switch the patterns a little. Maybe draw a few circles instead. And fill this with details. Let's add some details on the edge of the gloves as well. So I'm going to be adding this curve here, this curve here, and inside this you can make some patterns. Just have fun making these doodling or mandala like patterns inside this. See, try and feel that calm and that flow coming in through this. I want you all to feel that flow coming out here. Let your hand move, let your hands flow, get that feel on this. And now I can add details onto the sari. Okay, shall I now start working on the sari and the drapes? Are you all ready to follow me for the sari and the drapes? Yes. So first this side, okay? I need to first define a boundary here. This is the boundary. Okay, I'll just place some dots on this to show this thing, show this boundary as separate. I can just place a few dots on this to show this boundary separate. Now I can add this line here such that it is going from this end to this end continuously. Just see this. One, two, just fill it with a line that is going from one end to another, slightly close to each other. That's it. See, notice each line as you're putting in, it goes according to the flow of the sari. Like it's flowing like this, so the line that you're putting is also flowing accordingly. Okay. If you want to warm up, you can always keep a paper by the side. You can try, and you can just try your hand going like this. See, just try moving like this. And it is that doing here. Let us give an edge to this sari, each side. See, can give this a border. Okay, see this? Just giving it a border on this side. Give it a border. So now it starts to really look 3D. It looks almost illusion like. Okay, let's now add in the details for the sari. Let's now add in some details for the sari in this. Notice this line as I'm drawing. The line, okay, it follows a distinct pattern, and that pattern looks like this. Basically, I need to make the lines follow along the fold. For example, this line comes here, okay. Along this, you just need to place a few lines. That's it. What you draw, it does not have to be, okay. Make sure that the line that you're drawing is parallel, close to each other, and you are not scratching the pen. Each line as you draw, you are gently pulling the pen and making it one line at a time. This is also called Zen lines. As you can see, it is very calming to draw lines like this. Basically, you are just placing one line after another parallel to each other. The same thing I can do on this here. Start from this, draw one line parallel, another line parallel, another line parallel, slightly close to each other, and just fill this around. It starts to look divine. Keep it across here. Each of this, I simply want you to pay attention. Fill it one line at a time. These are magical. This way, shading. Each line that you're putting, you are making one, you're refining one aspect of you. Each line that we're putting is making us more focused. It is making us more patient. It is increasing our capacity to look clearly. And once you have made all this line, have filled this side of the sari, I want you to comment in S in the chat box. You can also just fill this side of the gloves as well. I'm placing it here so that you can also see. Basically, you're just filling the line, each line that you draw, okay, each line that you draw, make sure that it is not like this. It is not like this. This I told you in the beginning. You are supposed to be drawing one line at a time, one line at a time, close by and parallel to each other. Let's do this. Can just darken this outline here just so that it's looking starts to look more clear. Just darken this outline, this side and this side, and darken this outline. Okay, I am now moving on to the bottom drape of the sari. So here, as I am to draw this, notice the pattern that is coming here. It is forming this pattern that is folded and spread it out like this. So if you notice the clothes, the way they fold, it has a pattern. It is held tightly from one place and from there it flows outwards. So in your drawing, you can see, I want you all to bring the line as though it is starting from this corner, this edge corner, and from there spread it outwards and curve it out. See, let this go, spread this out and curve this out. See, from here, okay, you can try this on a practice sheet and I will show you. You can try this before making it on the complete drawing. Okay, until I tell you, do not put it on the complete drawing. Try a practice sheet here, like this, curve it out. From here, curve it out. From here, spread it out, curve it out. Spread it out, curve it out. See, just like I was showing here. Let this come long, spread it out. Let this come long, spread it out. This come long. Let this go. Like it? So, this is what we're going to be doing here. Ready and confident? Yes? Let us start. So, I'm going to be starting from this corner here. And I am starting from this and I'm pulling my lines out. Letting this flow coming. Letting this flow coming. This one, see, it's starting from this corner and I'm pulling it out with the pen and it is folding here. Starting from this corner, pulling it out, one line with the pen and letting it go. Pull it out, let it go. Pull it out, let it go. Pull it out, Let it go. Pull it out. Let it go. Let's pull this way down. Let it go. Just along the bottom, I want to add a nice boundary here. Add a nice boundary here. Like this. After you have done this, can darken this side. Can darken this side. Can darken with the pen. Just smudge over this area with pen so that it looks start. You are just darkening this side so that the folds look really 3D. Just darken along this edge and this side. You will see that drawing starts to come to life. I'll wait for you after you have made this much. I want you to comment in S in the chat box. All of you, I'll wait for you. I know you might need some time to just fill it up and finish it. And after you do this, comment in S in the chat box. So, yes, I can now give an outline. You can now give an outline for the flower. And there are so many things you can create. Like right now we are drawing just one flower, but there are so many more flowers that we can create. You can create a sunflower, you can create a lotus, you can create, how many of you would, uh, love this to create much more different flowers and try it out. With each of these lines that we have drawn, you can create so much more. It is not just about, you now see how versatile this is. We have already made a, we have already, just added cloth details, we added ornaments, we added floats. We can make so much with detail you can create with this. You can make flowers, you can make sceneries, you can make buildings, house. Okay. So now you are doing it. I am leaving the hand, okay, and the leg without drawing. I'm leaving the skin unaffected without drawing because chances are that if I draw the skin, I might overdo it. So I'm just leaving it as it is. I am now working on the crown and the hair. So I'm here adding the crown, outlining the crown, and this file here. Let's add some designs. Feel free to add your own designs into it. It is your ornament, and you can interpret these designs in whatever way you. So feel free, have your own unique designs. I know some of you here are such fantastic artists. So add your own designs and layout into this. Add your own designs and layout into this. This is ultimate. Now, add earrings, and I can now move on to drawing the hair. Remember how we did the hair? Yes, with these continuous flowing lines that are kept together. If you look at the outline of the hair, it is like this, and I just need to fill on this side, okay? Just keeping in mind the outline. So if the outline is like this, I just need to do this here. You want to make sure that your lines are coming continuously so that you can do it. You can leave, like you can make this, just leave a little bit of gap. Skin. You of the hair, draw each line strand by strand, giving your attention. And yeah, completing the, we are now completing the, we are now completed the hair as well. Can feel free to darken some of the sides according to how you like. And there, oh, this looks sacred, is it not? Already. Congratulations, you have now completed one half of the drawing. Wow. Can I get a wow in the chat box? Just showing it from top to bottom. Look at your own work. Look at your own drawing and tell me how are you feeling. Look at your own drawing and tell me if you are feeling a wow. Yes, not just mine. I'm talking about all of yours. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. So, are you now ready for the? Are you now ready for the next step? We are now going to be drawing the Shiva. Are you ready? Ready? Let's go. We are now going to go on to the next. We are now going to go on to the next step here. Okay. Now the basis is going to remain the same. I just need to try out different types of textures and strokes. I will start with the hair here because I'm already familiar with it. I can draw the outline. Okay, I'll start with the outline. Starting this outline here. Need to get this hair tied, hair bun. Okay. Let's give this outline. Can draw the snake, a flowing curved line coming in. Let's give an outline for Shiva here across the muscle. I need to build this line straight. Let this flow out and draw the chest. I had seen most of your drawing, and in your drawing, I had seen that it is proportionate. Most of your drawings you have done excellent. It is very proportionate. Some of the corrections that I had seen, I had shared it as well. Most of the mistakes I noticed was along the length of the legs and the legs. So we are going to, you just have to correct according to that. Can pull along this here, just let it flow, and can add this outline for the tiger skin. I like this. Drawing Shiva is relatively going to be much, much more easier now that we have drawn the difficult part. I am now going to draw the trident. Ready? Yes. Give me T if you're ready for Trishul. So, Trishul, when you're drawing, one very, very important thing, notice the way that you have drawn your palm. The Trishul has to come directly in between that. Some of your palms, okay, if it is slanting, then make sure that the Trishul is also adjusted accordingly. Like some of your, like I don't want, like one example I'll show you. Let's say if your palms, okay, if your fingers and palms are like this, held like this, I don't want the threshold to come like this. I don't want the threshold to come like this. It won't work. So your the way you're holding the threshold has to be according to your fist. Here my fist is this way, and the threshold I'm drawing is also according to the grip of the fist. I don't have to actually make it stand. I can even let this stop here, and the threshold I can let this come here. So first step, make sure that it is in the right line. Okay, first step, draw with pencil, make sure it is in the correct line. Second, I am going to add in the outline. I'm going to now add in the outline for the threshold. Okay, so I can add these line outline into this and draw the line. Let this come out straight. Make sure that it is following a straight line. If you're not sure, you can even use a scale because the threshold you want it to be erect. And stop this here. Draw the let's give this a sharp edge. Curve it out. I'll just keep the reference of the threshold for you. Curve it out. Can give the thumb rule here, drawing two triangles and it's a little decoration. I can now start. I'm now ready to start shading this. Ready? So I want you to give me an S in the chat box if you have finished the pen outline for Shiva and you are now ready to start inking this. Yes, give me, I'm waiting for your replies. So I'll wait for you until I see more replies. Give me an S if you have done the, all we have now done is we have made the pen outline for the Shiva side of the drawing as well. Almost. I know some of you are just doing almost. That is why I'm waiting. Okay. So once I see more replies telling me that you have made it, then I will be able to then move forward. All you're doing is the outline, pen outline for this. Done? Perfect. I love it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We are now going to start with the inking of the Shiva. Get ready because we are now almost towards the end of the drawing. The most exciting part is here. And after we finish this, okay, don't leave immediately. We are also going to be having a very special meditation where you're going to be holding this together and you're going to be manifesting Shiva Shakti into you. We're going to be activating this drawing. So stay with me and do not leave that even if we take time. So I'm going to start off with the hair. In this notice, I want to get the Shiva's hair going like a smooth flow. So on this, I'm not going to just randomly scribble. I'm going to draw the hair according to this shape. See, now when I do it this way, the hair looks like it is tied in a and is tied backwards. You are just drawing lines, continuous lines, so that it looks like it is tied backwards. So I reach here, the bottom, I can now just add this. Add that hair and okay, we can give outline for the snake. So I can make this one side, I can make it fully black. Make one side, I can make it fully black, and the other side, this side, you can simply draw lines like this. Because if you see the side of the snake, it basically has these marks. So I'm just drawing along the marks. Now we are going to next, you can add the Rudraksh beads into it. So for the Rudraksh beads, we had learned already, I had already showed you. You are basically placing mini circles very tightly packed together. Put them close together so that they look like real chain and boots. Make these small circles them together. You can also merge them together so that you're creating that merging effect. Notice this merge. And these textures we can use to create pretty much anything. Notice how you are drawing these rhythmic circles. Notice how you are feeling more calmer. You are being Shiva. Each of these lines as you're drawing, these rhythmic circles, these shapes, they are bringing you closer towards Shiva. Do this with bhakti or devotion, utmost love, surrender. We can give Rudraksh beads. We can give Rudraksh beads on the arms as well. Rudraksh beads, the biceps and the arms as well. Can give it uh, I can give Rudraksh on the legs as well. Why not? I can feel the energy. Yes. So now we can draw the Trishul. All I'm doing is this line, I'm making it dark. I'm outlining and making this line part dark. This line part, I mean, it's very nice and dark. And add lines coming out from this, showing it like this, like so. Okay. Let's give Shiva some muscles here. Okay. Going to show this. If you wish, you can show ab outline. We can add some few lines here, just defining the biceps, forearms, triceps. You can do that. Just making, you don't have to draw in detail. You just make a few marks so that each of these shapes starts to look distinct. That's all that you need. You can now, let's now start doing this. Yes, ready? We are now going to do the fur texture together. Open, keep a practice, try a practice page, take this out. And I want you to make these lines that are together. You're doing it like you're making these tiny scratches on the paper. You can place these lines randomly. Just notice that these lines overall, they are going in one direction. That's it. Even them placing these scratches, it's not like I'm putting them in different random directions. It's not like this. It's not like I'm putting it in different random directions. It's scratching lines, but all in one uniform direction. And now I have texture, which I can use to draw this. So harmoniously, you can place this here. Place the texture. Make these, marks on this like this. Scratch your pen slowly. One, this one, when you draw, you have to do it fast. Typically, when we are making a pen drawing, pen outline, I ask you to draw it slowly, line by line. But here, you're making this pen outline. You're making this pen outline. You're making this pen lines, and you're doing them very fast. These lines are supposed to be drawn fast, very fast. Because if you do them slow, they will look very artificial. You want to get the scratch effect. What you want to avoid is doing is you want to avoid making your lines look like this. You don't want it to look like this. Okay, this is not what you want. So to get that effect, you have to scratch your pen and you have to do it very, 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 very fast. So get into that energy. This line is signifying energy rise. Wow. I love the way this is turning out. And it is so relaxing to put the do the textural lines. How did that feel? How does that look? Can make these slight dark patches in between to get that tiger skin-like effect. So you can make these dark patches to get these tiger skin. This. How does that? Beautiful. Huh? We are almost now towards the end of this drawing. We are not end of the session yet. Okay, we are not towards end the we but we are at the last phase of this drawing. Are you all ready? Yes. Say loudly, Har Har Mahadev, and get ready because we are going to invoke Shiva Shakti. Across all these days, the work that you have put in, the show up, everything, it is now coming to a culmination with this. So ready? I am now going to just make the final mark on the face and I have to be very careful at this point not to destroy what I have already made. So all you want to do is that you want to just basically make the pencil line on these features such that you're not overdoing it. So one line for the nose and I can make the eyebrows, I can make the eyebrows prominent. As for the eyes, I'm placing just two dots. If I want, I can just place, just a small upper line to suggest. It's very, very small, you're just suggesting. You're not detailing. And I can draw them up. Let's give third eye. You can make the third eye prominent. You can make the third eye prominent. Beautiful. And doesn't the drawing look divine? Best part of the drawing is yet to come. It is the one that we are going to do. And are you all now ready for the final touch? I want you all to draw the face. Okay, add the face features. Add in the features. Just quickly, just put, you can just suggest because we had already drawn the facial features. You're just suggesting at this point. You're not over detailing it. Take out your eraser and erase off all the rest of the pencil lines. Erase off the rest of the pencil lines. Make your drawing very clean because we had made a lot of pencil drawings. We had made a pencil marks. We had, and on that we are now drawing. But clear of the all the pencil marks. Clear up the pencil mark. Fully erase of everything. It's erased off my pencil marks so that my drawing is out clean and my favorite part, you can erase off everything, the circles, frameworks, lines, everything. Favorite part and signing my name. I like to use my pen name Soul 12 to 26. After you have finished the drawing and signed your name, comment in Om in the chat box. What a feeling, right? What a feeling. What a fantastic feeling to have. What a fantastic feeling this is to have. Yes, I'm waiting for more Om, more Om. I want all of you to complete this with me. I am feeling a great sense of accomplishment. Wow, wow. Om, Om, Om. Yes, Hemapriya, amazing. Yes, Shobha. Om, Om, Sneha. Om, 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 Om. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. Wonderful, wonderful. Because what you have made in these days, what we have together created in these days, is nothing less than magic. Okay, this is nothing less than magic. What you have created, have a look at your drawing. Look at it with awe. Look at it with pride. Look at it with bhakti. And I want all of you to keep this paper. Okay, the satisfaction, right? Okay, satisfaction is something else. I want you all to hold this. Keep this in your hand, and I want you to keep this close together. Beautiful. Keep this close together. Can I have a look at all of your drawing? Yes? Let's capture this moment. Let's capture this moment. Yes, all of you turn on your cameras. All of you turn on your cameras. Brilliant. Yes, thank you so much, Radhika. So happy to hear that. Suhasini, Hemapriya, Rekha, Vaishali, Rini, Madhavi, Sneha, Ravi. Wow, yours look divine. Sujit, Vijaya, amazing. Yes, Shilpa. I can see so many Mahadev. Show a little bit of your face as well so that I can get that on this. Yes, Shashwati, Ritu, Manoharan, Bhuri. What an amazing feeling. Let us all lock in this feeling of, let us all lock in this feeling of pride and accomplishment. I want you all to hold the drawing close to you in your heart, place it close to your chest area, and I want you to Close your eyes and join me for this meditation. Close your eyes and be with the drawing. As you close your eyes, I want you to imagine yourself being surrounded by this light and this energy. Imagine your drawing. Imagine your drawing come to life. Imagine light waves. You can imagine light waves emanating out of it. Blue light from Shiva, red light from Shakti, and it is surrounding you. It is surrounding you and forming a portal inside you. This light, this energy, it is now showing you to the time. It is now taking you back into the time when you started. Across all these days, think of that journey that you had taken. Across all these days, you showed up consistently. You have challenged yourself. You have overcome your fear of perfection. You have created something from scratch which you absolutely did not think was possible. I want you to think of the word and let it vibrate inside you. You can even say it silently. And each vibration is raising your energy. Notice the energy that you're filled with. Imagine yourself having this power of Shiva and Shakti. These days, you have built the strength of attention. You have built the strength of focus. You have learned to concentrate. You have been blessed with Shakti. You are creative. You are no longer, you are no longer the same person anymore. Internalize this feeling that you're having. You are now Shiva's children. You are now transformed. I want you all to open your eyes and soak in this feeling. Describe this feeling. Describe this feeling, and try to imagine this feeling, what it is like, and tell me how many of you genuinely saw a beautiful vision and you genuinely felt a transformative experience across these 4 days and you do not want to stop at here. The future that you saw with Shiva and Shakti, this energy that you're getting, this feeling, you don't want to leave with this. Yes, you don't want to stop at all. It is blissful, right? Think of what you could do if you could have this power. You will no longer be stuck. You will be creating more than ever before. You will have more energy. And this is what is possible for you. This is what is possible for you. I would like to invite all of you to enter our sacred space of Zenjin. Now, across these 4 days, what we learned was I took you through an art sadhana, where with the help of art, we learned to, where we learned to turn from an idea into something that we can finish and that we can show. And all these days, you were consistent and focused throughout, and you had fully experienced this transformation that through art that you can get firsthand. I like to invite all of you to become part of my community where we are going to help you take this transformation to the next level, internalize it, and make it a part of your life. The Zen Gym journey contains 3 different rooms. What you experienced was Zen ashram through drawing, through line drawing, through art meditation, through these focused sittings. You are training your mind to stay calm and to finish things. You will experience life labs tomorrow where we are going to be learning about habit building and habit building and thinking clearly. We will also be having a special session on Saturday, which you are going to be understanding about Creative Studio, where Creative Studio is going to be all about turning learning tools so that you can turn your ideas into finished products. Each of these rooms in the Zen Gym is designed such that you can turn your ideas, you can turn from an idea person but consistently stuck and not able to do things into becoming into becoming someone who creates with focus and consistency in all these days in the 8 weeks, just like how you did the Shiva. And tell me, you experienced, you had this genuine this energy that you felt with drawing. How many of you would love to be part of all these amazing classes with me? You want to be part, you want to draw this water, see, you want to do this water meditation, be having this session with water drawing, where you're going to be learning water meditation. You're going to be learning about, we are going to be having beautiful floral drawing, flower drawing meditation. How many of you want to be part of all these art classes with me? You have just got one session, and now, how many of you want to make all these drawings with this with me? This Zen gym is for you. In And we are not just going to be learning art here. We are also going to be learning how to be building your habits. We are going to be understanding how to have mastery over your time and your energy, because just just having a passion for art and creativity is not enough. We have to be able to manage our energy. We have to have time. How many of you here have find it very difficult to make time for the things that you want to do? You get busy all the day, and because of that, it is very difficult for you to do the things that you want to do. Or often you have lots of time, but we end up not knowing how to spend it, and you feel like you are missing out on time, you're losing out on potential. The Life Lab is for you, where we are going to be creating your where we are going to be learning life lessons such as energy mastery, time mastery, the wonder routine, how to be consistent on your health goals. How many of you want this? I want you to comment in me in the chat box. You want this. You want more mastery over your time. You want mastery over your energy. Just like Shiva, just like Shiva and Shakti, you want mastery over your energy. This Life Labs is for you. The Creative Studio is where you are going to be learning AI tools so that you can, AI based tools, so that you can take an idea and turn it into finished projects. So many of you here have so much experience. What have you ever thought about turning your experience into a book? Have you ever thought about creating your own life comic? Have you thought about creating sharing your own experience on social media or making a podcast? This is for all of you who want to create impact and turn your ideas into complete visible work. This entire program originally was for 30,000, and that is what I thought that this will be for. But for you, because it's Shivaratri and we are starting this with the fresh energy, for the first 15 people who are coming in, you will be able to be part of this amazing program with just rupees 15,000 plus GST. That is 17,700. That's it. So Surya, can you please share the link in the chat? Surya Sanchari, if you're there, can you please share the link in the chat? So this, for all of you who want to join in, you have two options. You can either A, join in with a one-time payment, in which case you can get it for 15,000, or you can make the booking amount of 2,700 and make the rest of the payment in 3 months. So I know many of you who want to join in might not be able to spend 15,000 in one go. For all of you, And tell me how many of you genuinely want this, want to be want to be part of our community, and you want to create more with us. For all of you who want this, don't let money stop you. You can start today with a booking amount of 2,700 and make the rest of the payment in an as EMI. Yes. So let me just let me just let me just share the link here. Just give me a minute. I'm sharing. Okay. I have shared the link here. So for all of you who are ready for this, you can start today with the booking amount. Yes, Jyoti, I'm expecting you to continue along with us. Remember, we had such an Jyoti is yes. So let's go. Let me show you in detail how we are going to be how we are going to be doing this Zen Gym journey. So in the Zen Gym journey, we are basically going to be we are going to be in this journey. This is for all the people. This program is for all of you because I know there are 41 people in this room and all of you are very, very creative people. You have a lot of ideas. This is for people who are lovers of art and who are uh, tired of, trying other methods and you want to focus, you want to try a more visual art based method towards personal growth. We are going to be having classes on Saturday and Sunday. So it is going to be the same time, Saturday and Sunday at 9 p.m. And we will also be it is going to be an 8-week class and you will be having recordings for all the days. On all 4 weeks, we'll be having live classes on Saturday and Sunday. And in case you miss any session, you can get the recording. So even after 8 weeks, if you wish to continue coming for the classes, this is open for you. So don't worry, we are 100% flexible and transparent. You will be able to continue learning even after 8 weeks. So after, it's not like we are going to stop you. We are building this amazing community here where students together, we are building our little, this is the work that our students have been doing across this time. You can see the consistency at which they are creating. You have just come for 3 days and you're already experiencing this magic. Imagine if this was made a permanent part of your life. That is what Zen Gym is about. In these 3 rooms, Zen Ashram, Life Labs, and Creative Studio, we are going to be giving you very, very special classes, all of which is designed to turn you, all of which is designed to turn you from confused to clear. And we are going to be having we are going to be having amazing sessions where we're going to be understanding all these sessions we're going to be having, where we're going to be turning about uh, we are going to be learning about water meditation. We're going to be doing Zen lines. We are going to be having session on your Ikigai. We're going to be having session on time energy management. These are all the sessions that we are going to be having in March alone. Just this coming week, you will be having a chakra masterclass essentially. How many of you want to learn, understand about chakra? Now is not the time to stop because you have created this, you have made this. Now is the time to take this energy forward. What you have done now is nothing less than a miracle. Think of this as a divine call, and you are getting the chance to participate in something, participate in a transformation journey. You can start, all of you who want to join, if you can, you can either make it as a one time payment, or you can even start today with just 2700. In Zen Ashram, we are going to be doing these Zen Ashram are these art classes where we are going to be having on Saturdays on certain weeks, and we are also going to be giving you these daily small 5 minute practices. So through each of the Zen Ashram exists so that you have already seen and experienced the transformative power of art. We are going to be making more art exercises that are designed to help you build your focus and increase your calm and attention. Each days, as you build and as you place them on the wall, you are getting visual proof that you are sticking into something that is consistent. Think about it this way. Imagine if every day you could start and you could wake up and you could start your day with the same feeling that you're having today as you finish this. That is what Zen Ashram is about. You don't have to stop your practice here, and it does not take 2 hours. All it takes is 5 minutes where you're going to be giving into creation. And on Saturdays, we will also be having these detailed master classes, which is going to be about building a beautiful, detailed house, wherein we are going to be also using that house to understand our strengths, our values. We are going to be having a water meditation with a complete scenery. You have learned today how to you have learned today how to draw Shiva. Now imagine if you could draw your healthy version, and you're also going to be learning how to work on your health goals. So we are going to be building our habit tracker. You're going to be learning how to have a clear morning routine. We are going to be understanding managing our energy, our time, staying consistent with exercise, and we are going to be drawing your healthy body and planning it. We'll be having a flower drawing meditation, and look at all this amazing work our students have done. This is, see, one of our student has, look at this. This is a work that is done by Amuda, and she made it on the back of a boarding pass. While earlier it would take you time to think, plan, and just keep overthinking before creating. Now she's able to create every time. Sandeep here, after having separated from his partner, has created a new life for himself through art. All of you, if you are feeling that you are you're feeling alone, or you want to find more happiness and company being in yourself, this is for all of you who are specially grown, those of you who are mothers of grown up children. This is for all of you, and you can embrace this art and creative journey. Along with art, we are also going to be having our life lab lessons. Life lab is where we're going to be learning how to train your focus, clarity, and direction. So, in life lab, we are going to be having lessons about managing your time, energy, so that you can learn how to get in your day-to-day life more time for creation. You're learning this, but what if you cannot practice it? You're going to be understanding how to make time for creating more. We're going to be understanding how to stay consistent by with the habit tracker. We are going to be having a lesson on how, with the help of AI, you can create your exercise plan and you can stay with it. All of these classes you are going to be getting with us. So it is art plus life lessons that you are combining into doing all these amazing sessions about visual intelligence. You're going to be using sketchnoting to create, to think clearly. We had already done sketchnoting on Friday, and you already know how amazing this experience has been for you. Think about now what more you could create. Nandita, I know that you are very, very excited. Don't think twice. Start today and take action, because you are going to absolutely love what we're going to be experiencing. Lakshmi Narayan, I know that you are here and you are paying very, very close attention, and you're really, really excited for what is to come. This is for you. We already have a lot of members here who are in Zenjim, and we will be hearing from them in a while. We have Neeti here, we have Aditi here, who are already our regular Zenjim members, and we Naveen here, and we will be hearing it from them as well. And Uh, and so you're going to be creating this. We are going to be having these special classes where with Canva, you are going to be basically learning how to create everything that you're using, from learning to turn your art into calendars, from creating your cards, from creating your affirmation cards. We had taken a session where our students created their own journal covers. So with the help of Canva, you can create all this. These are all the things that we had created. Our book, we had taken it to Shark Tank. This is our book. You can see our art on a bottle. You can see our art on a card. How many of you would love to create things like this? Finish things like this and not just put your art on paper. This is for all of you. We are going to be having special creative sessions. You can use AI to create your own songs. You can use AI to create your own uh, plans, and all this is for you. So yes, so all of you who have registered and who have joined in, I want you to comment in arigato. I want you to take a screenshot of the payment, share in the group and mention arigato, because arigato means you are telling thank you. You are taking action, and you're thanking us for giving you this opportunity to work with you. And this is what you could create. In the chakra, we'll be having this coming weekend itself, we'll be having a chakra class with Sanchari, where we're going to be learning about your chakras. Chakras is a wonderful concept wherein you'll be learning to balance your energies, your focus. You're going to be learning to understand, go from all the way from how can I feel more safe to how can I become more intuitive. Everything you're going to be learning through chakra. All this, as you are going to be creating, you are going to be gradually placing these creations on the wall. Look at all this amazing work our students have created when they made their life statement. Look at this, our calendar, all of this. Imagine if your room was filled with these creations like this. Imagine if you could look into your wall and you could see that, okay, your this is how your week is going to look like. Imagine if you had complete clarity over your goal. Imagine if you could turn all the scattered ideas that you had thought, that you had learned from different places, and you could put it all of them into ideas, and you could consistently see it, create visual proof by placing step by step daily creations. This is what this is what your life this is what your uh, uh, this is how your home and your life can transform. Each of this, see, this is the consistency, like we hold these consistency challenges. In the coming week we'll be learning about wonder routine, which is the ultimate morning routine. Once if you learn the wonder routine, your life will not be the same. Wonder, waking up and making your do it list, exercise and reading. It is wonder routine. You're going to be having an amazing morning routine. And this is what our students had created in the previous week's Creator Studio. Their journal covers, the cards, and all of this, all these amazing classes, you will be able to get for just rupees 15,000. And you can start today with making a payment booking amount of rupees 2027, and you can start this journey today. All that you work today, it doesn't have to stop with this. This is our Dr. Somnath, who started this journey with us, and over this time, he was able to transform himself to uh, consistency. He was able to do Turbo Consistency Challenge. Then he was able to write his own book, bringing his ideas into work. This is Nandita, who had uh, uh, who had made her Vandita version 2.0, and she was able to write Valmiki Samvad. She was able to share it. Think about all this, what you could create. You are going to become so much more confident in yourself, and you are going to be creating consistently. All these days you'll be having live, this entire program involves live master classes. We'll be having human figure drawing classes. We'll be having scenery drawing classes. We'll be having the lesson on Ikigai. You're going to be having a session on using visual note taking. You'll be having special sketchnoting classes, and you'll be learning how to think visually. All of you are visual thinkers. Those of you who some people learn the best through pictures and not through not through words. You're going to be learning how to think and create visually. We'll be having these drawing and creative exercises, and you'll also be getting your a portal with all these recordings and classes. For the first 15 people who are joining in, it's written 5, but for the first 15 people who are joining in, you are we will also be giving you a special kit, a physical kit that you can join in. Sujit is the first person to join in. Sujit, I'm super excited for you, and you are going to be getting a physical kit, and I'm also excited to having a special one-to-one call with you. The first 15 people, right now there are 31 people in this room, and for the first 15 people who are ready to take this, you will be getting your kit as well. What we are going to be working on across these 8 weeks is you are going to not just be learning all these lessons, you are going to be learning all these lessons, life lab lessons, art classes, creator studio, but you're also going to be building your wall step by step. Each day, as you are creating, you are transforming your space and the wall, because you're turning it and you're seeing your output that is visible. Our mind will be able to understand progress better because we are seeing visibly. Many of you who are stuck, who are unable to take action, many of you who are stuck in a loop of overthinking. This, when you are creating your, as you create your wall, you will be seeing the proof of every day, the progress that you're making. Just like how in these days you place this drawing and you saw it. All this you're going to be creating and you're going to be placing it. So yes, so it's the art class. So the Zen Gym is an 8 week program with Zen Ashram classes, which are these art classes, these art meditation classes, Life Lab, which is going to be about productivity and planning and energy management. And then we are also going to be having your creator studio with visual notes, watercolor classes, and Canva special AI classes, learning to turn your ideas into complete projects. This is your story. This is your life. And now you are going to now create it. So yes, so I look forward to seeing all of you, and we are how many of you here are how many of you here are excited for this journey, and you are now ready and excited for Zenship, for the next step in this journey. We don't have to stop with this just one work. How many of you are excited for the next step of this journey? For all of you, yes, superb. Amazing. Yes, we are so confident in what we do that if after joining in and you are not seeing any transformation in 2 weeks, we will give you a complete refund. So this you can either at this point you can either choose between completely just thinking, consuming, or and losing time, or you can think about you, or you can start creating. Each day, each session, as we are doing, you are training your focus, you are training your attention, you are learning how you will be able to how you will be able to turn from an idea in your head into a visible work. You are entering a calm zen space every day, and this transformation that you're feeling, it will come into every single day that you do. You can either choose to go back to that state of inaction, or you can decide to start today. Zen gym, just like how a physical gym, this is our gym where we're going to be training our mind and our mind and our create and our energy. Yes, Awesome. Super. Thank you so much, Vaishali. Yes, Vaishali, I look forward to uh, having you join us. Uh, I would now love to hear from the people who are here, and I would love to have someone who's been here with us share their experience. Yes, Neeti, you have been here with us for a very long time. Tell me, how has the Zen Gym experience been for you in the in the first couple of weeks that you have been here?
It has been like Niranjan, I don't have words today because trust me, I've been working since 5 o'clock in the morning and I came back home at around 8 o'clock. I got 102 degrees fever, but I didn't wanted to miss this class. It
Oh,
is so I've become so consistent and I love doing this because I get so immersed and everything because of which I'm drained is actually coming out. And I had never thought that after such a hectic morning schedule, I would be able to continue with the evening sessions of the Zen gym that I have joined. So I think I had told you earlier that I would not be joining it from February, I'll be joining it
yeah,
from April
correct,
because I
correct.
had this thing in my mind, but I think it has changed.
Beautiful.
And the consistency that I have got is brilliant.
Thank you
I
so
am
much.
proud of it actually.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, I would love to hear it from. I would love to hear it from someone else, anyone else who would like to speak up and share their experience, or can ask me any doubts. Any doubts? If anybody of you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay?